Hey guys, welcome back to Melbourne Underground, where we're bringing the local and latest independent musical talent around Melbourne. I'm Imogen.
And I'm Dylan. Today we'll be travelling to Williamstown Station and visiting the lovely harbour.
For something real cool, we'll also be following a producer who will take us through the process of creating a song. Let's get underground.
Thanks to all of you for joining us again in celebrating the independent music scene in Melbourne.
The response each week on our social media pages is always growing, and we here at Melbourne Underground are constantly updating our content to promote hard-working artists within Melbourne. So make sure you follow our various pages.
And right now, we'll be jumping on a train to Williamstown Station. Just west of the Melbourne CBD, Williamstown's a real up-and-coming area that has a lot to offer for any new visitors.
Williamstown Station is about a 30-minute train ride from the CBD and boasts a range of different local music hotspots. Each are only a short walk away from the platform. To start my journey, I headed downtown to the local pub known as the Rose of Australia. The vibrant setting features a lovely, classic Australian aesthetic along with relaxing music. You can help yourself to some cold beverages and live bands. I was lucky enough to catch some on my way through.
Baby, bring your love to me. Bring your sweet love. Bring it on home to me. Yeah, yeah. Woo.
There's a range of places to explore within Williamstown to satisfy your musical cravings. I had a brief encounter with the upbeat Customs House Hotel just down the road. It features a flashy setting and lovely people. Finally, I stopped by the old Pirates Tavern. If you love the pirate scene and live music, then you'll love this setting. Williamstown is such a vibrant suburb with plenty of music hotspots. I had an amazing time exploring its live musical culture and live scene. Williamstown, you've been awesome.
Williamstown is one of the more hit places in Melbourne, so stop by either North, Middle or just Williamstown Station to check it out. Melbourne Underground loves to highlight local artists, and this week in the studio we have Jane. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so would you like to tell us about how you started out your career?
I started doing cover songs after I graduated from high school, and yeah, I took a gap year to go for competitions. Yeah, and that's where I started.
So where were those competitions? Were they within Melbourne?
In Melbourne, in Malaysia, in Taiwan.
Oh wow, all over the place.
Like different countries.
So there's a bit of travelling.
A bit of travelling. Yeah.
Wow. So could you give some advice to other aspiring artists?
I think really just be yourself. You know, we are all beautiful in every way, in our own way. We're unique. So listen to your heart, just go for it. Yeah.
Oh, great message. So you've been to many different places.
Yeah.
What would you say is actually unique about Melbourne compared to, say, China or Malaysia?
You know how Melbourne is like renowned for the multicultural?
Yes.
And really you can get to know a lot of different people and get to know their music, the traditional music as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely you can learn new things from different people.
Yeah. So I understand you're Malaysian.
Yeah.
You based in Melbourne and you're signed in China.
In the midst of doing the documentation thing, but yeah.
Wow, so that's there's a fair bit going on there.
Yeah.
So how did you find yourself around China?
They actually scouted me.
Really?
Yeah, there's actually a few companies, because I uploaded from a different social platform as well, and there's a few companies kind of asked me if I'm interested. There's a few asking me for like modeling and stuff.
Wow.
But I'm into music, so of course I'm decided on the music ones.
So you'd be pretty proud of that though, having people scout you?
But you know, like China is really big.
Yeah, yeah.
And you never know what their company really is. So
Yeah.
a fair bit of research you have to do.
Yeah, of course. Make sure you look after yourself. So how would you describe your own music style?
I think I'm a little bit of everything, to be honest, at this stage.
Yeah.
But musically, I think I'm more to pop ballad.
Okay.
And there's a part of me really love R&B and so.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to write more of that kind of songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to prepare myself.
Now, in terms of sort of music in the Melbourne industry, you're a bit different. You don't sing in English, do you?
I kind of think in English.
Yeah.
And write it in Mandarin.
Is that tough?
It's like a natural thing to do because
Yeah.
you know you can play around with the language a
Yeah.
lot, and English for me is like more straightforward.
Yeah.
And Mandarin you have like a hidden message in a word or something like that. Just play around with the Mandarin.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, you're going to give us a live performance right here in the studio.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a bit about your performance?
I wrote this song for my mom, and I always wanted to write a song that's really true, honest, and so close to my heart, and a song that I can tell my mom I appreciate her as a mother.
Yeah.
And yeah, I really respect all mothers, you know, around the world.
Yeah, definitely a special message.
Yeah.
All right, well, I mean, it's been really good having you here with us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much. Before we take in Jane's performance, we are going to look at the process of music creation.
So my name is J.SANO. Music name I go by J.SANO, and I am a hip hop artist. Today I'm just going to show you guys how I make a beat. I don't play an instrument. There's this awesome platform called Splice where you can get samples of just different sounds, whether it be, you know, horns or violins or my drum patterns and everything, and just kind of put it into Logic Pro. Logic Pro is what I use. I just put it into this keyboard and then I make whatever I want to make. And then 9 times out of 10 it's bad, but then every now and then I strike gold, and that's what I run with. So I found this sample today, which I'm going to use. Yeah, I just found it. I kind of liked it. You know, 130 BPM is a pretty good tempo. Almost kind of cliche, like trap BPM. Whenever you hear just like, you know, one of those like those like just really fast upbeat beats, I always start with the kick. And then I'll just go to the snare. Cool, so that's the kick and the snare, done. And the difference between like a good hip hop beat and a great hip hop beat is just always in just the tiny little details, and just, you know, a person who's really taking this seriously would sometimes maybe spend like full days working on an instrumental and breaking it down and, you know, being like, okay, what if the beat stopped right there? And then, you know, or what if we switch up the kick pattern right here into like, you know, if the rapper's going like, maybe he goes double time, which I'm just kind of showing you the very raw basics of maybe what an artist would do just to start the writing process. And so I'll show you guys a little bit of what I came up with from this, and just kind of put it all together. I added like an 808 and stuff to it, so I just kind of structured, put it together, and from what you guys just heard me make, you know, I kind of just came up with this. So I faded it in. Got all my elements together. I added a couple different sounds, maybe that you know, I just thought would complement the track well, and now it's time to lay down the vocals.
Yeah. This is Melbourne Underground, and we gon' take over the whole town. Hold up. What's below the underground and then below that? That's where you can find my sound and bring the flow back. Hip hop is a battleground, I can't hold back, but I can hold it down for you, shut it down, won't you? Hometown doesn't seem to mess with me. My whole group still throwing threats at me. Down under it's a foreign invasion. White dude from the suburbs rapping circles run our favorites.
Hey guys, I really hope you liked the video. If you'd like to keep up with me, just go ahead and follow my Instagram, J.SANO Raps, or my YouTube channel, which is also J.SANO Raps. So, thanks guys.
It's such a fascinating process. We hear music every day, and most of us don't realise the amount of effort and detail that goes into creating it.
Yeah, I agree 100%, and I think it makes you appreciate the music and the artist just that little bit more. And of course, as the weeks go on here at Melbourne Underground, make sure you stay up to date on all the episodes and all that's going on through our social media.
Now to take us home today, we have a performance from Jane Liew. We'll see all of you next week, Underground.
心当成理所当然，是我的错，我不对，现在跟你说声对不起。习惯了你用心良苦，把它当成透明视而不见，是我不好，我明了，现在我恳求你的原谅。I never forget what you have done for me. Everything I am now because of you. No matter how far apart, my heart still be with you. I wanna tell you how much I miss you. 我都知道你做一切为我，无意打破你本身的标准。我承认是我做得不够好，一次一次让你失望。你给的爱我都铭记于心，笑了忘了是你给我的自由，请你放心，我会带你飞翔，路途不再艰辛，因为有你。I never forget what you have done for me. Everything I am now because of you. No matter how far apart, my heart still be with you. I wanna tell you how much I love you. 我都知道你做一切为我，无意打破你本身的标准。我承认是我做得不够好，一次一次让你失望。你给的爱我都铭记于心，笑了忘了是你给我的自由，请你放心，我会带你飞翔，路途不再艰辛，因为有你。请你相信，我会陪你到老，无论相隔多远行，与你同在。
Enjoyed this video? Make sure you follow our channel or check out our social media by following the links. Thanks guys.